Hi guys, it's Jason. We're putting together a couple videos for you on some helpful hints for the aviom system like we said we would. So this is edition 1, and what we're going to cover here is some helpful tricks on how to recall your scene and how to save your scene. The reason why that's important is you want to keep building your mix that you're working with so we don't have to recall that every time. And then we'll talk about the document sheet over on the door there of how to simply walk over and write down the unit you're using so you can recall it on that unit, because that's not transferable to any unit. So all the units are labeled with a specific, for bass, for drums, for Vox 1, 2, and 3, so on and so forth. You want to make sure you're remembering the unit to write that down over there on the wall with the unit you're saving it to. So let's get into this. So on the layout here we have a couple of buttons in this area here that most of you probably don't use on a regular basis. Now you'll have to look close, because under this tape you'll see it says recall right there, and the right one is group or trim. Now the two buttons pressed together are actually a save, and I have to press those buttons and press the number that I want to save it to. So let's start with a recall first, and we'll get back to the save. So if I have a mix saved already on this unit, which I use number 12 on the worship leader unit, I would simply walk up to the unit and I'm going to press recall. It's going to light and blink that button and find number 12 and recall it. And what that does, it says, okay, everything that you had previously, it's going to bring back all the panning, all the volumes. It does not recall the master volume, but it does recall everything else. Bass and treble are not recallable either, but that's a static parameter there that you can adjust accordingly. So if I want to save, let's say I adjust some stuff in my mix, and I got the hi-hat cranked up, and oh yeah, now we're using the click track, and I needed a little bit more of that. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press and hold these two. It's going to tell me which one I'm on, but I'm going to press that again. The lights are going to stagger and blink for a couple seconds, and that will denotate that we have our scene saved into the unit. So let's go over recalling it. Recall, just press it. Press your recalled number, -12. It doesn't do much there, but the recall light goes off. So if I want to save back over that, I'm going to press and hold the save keys. It tells you which number you're on. So let's say if I wanted to save to 13, well, I can save to 13. It's going to stagger the lights a little bit. So as it sits right now, 12 and 13 would be identical. So that is a lesson on how to save and recall your scenes on the aviom. So let's walk over here. So right here we have the musician sign-up sheet and we have the vocalist sign-up sheet. Put your name, put the aviom that you're saving it on. That's what we were discussing earlier. So right here, John Phillips has electric 1. That's how they're labeled. That's not what he's playing. That's how the unit is labeled. So over here on the vocalists, we have Patty Phillips and Lori Bash. Well, Patty's saved on Vox 3 at number 5. So if she used Vox 2, she would have a Vox 2 one as well if she ended up doing that. But there's really no need for that. But just for an example, I want you to understand that. So this is a sheet, name, aviom, and the number on the unit that you saved to. So thank you guys. I hope that helps. We'll see you later.